The Guitar Secret, inside Green Day's Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Next on Music Surgery, with me, Dr. Bob. Hey you guys, quickly before we get started, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. And don't forget to check out the Doctor's Lounge, my store, and the links to some great samples below in the description of this video. The backbone of Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day is a guitar effect in perfect time. This effect isn't complicated to duplicate, but it's complicated to make it in time for an entire song. Let me show you how. Watch this. All right, you guys, cool stuff this week. Really cool trick. I love this song. I've always thought it had a great backbone, really unique guitar part that they probably wrote the whole song from. Let me play you this. Basic drum groove with basic power chords from guitar. Let me show you this too. This is just amazing. This is Easy Drummer 3. The reason I want to show you this is because this is the kit that comes up in Easy Drummer 3. I've done nothing to it. That's the kit that came up. I put an API compressor on it. Things are getting so easy to make sound great. Anyway, that's that. I just had to show you. Anyway, so guitar, power chords. Okay, Bobby, why are you showing me power chords? Because that's not how Boulevard of Broken Dreams goes. So we have Guitar Rig 5, and what I have on here is a step sequencer. This is called Street of Broken Dreams. Which is kind of their way of saying, hey, it's Boulevard of Broken Dreams, but we don't want to get sued for calling the preset that. This is a step sequencer, and it's just stepping through, making like what would be a very radical tremolo, if you have a tremolo paddle. So now, these guitar chords will sound like this. The trouble with this type of effect is if the guitar player isn't exactly on every beat that he plays a pick stroke, the tremolo will be off a little bit, and you can't keep the song in time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename like this, like I should have when the video started. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here, use project folder, 4424, and I'm going to bounce these guitars with that effect on it. So now you'll see that we have so it's much easier to see what we got going on. Some things are kind of hiccupy and some things are not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to make a cut at the beginning of every one of these that you can see where the beginning of the next note hits. So like this, like this, like this, like this. Let me just do a couple bars. That one might be a hiccup because it's looks a little weird. There, there, and there. Now I'm going to take all of these. I could do that. I would do this for all of the remainder of that, but to shorten the video. Now I'm going to hit quantize. And it's going to quantize the beginning of all those to the nearest beat. So that one didn't. Now this one has a bit of a hiccup. So what I'll do is, let me just copy this one to the I'm really hitting this on 16th note grid. So there. So let's see what we have for this first bar. Okay, we haven't done it for this bar. So, but let's just go here and loop this and tighten this up. All right, that sounded pretty good. Now, if I try to put a crossfade in these, let's see what happens. So, we've really tightened it up. Now, I would go through the whole song and do that to every bar. Now, to cheat, since this bar is the same, it would be very easy to just copy that bar to this one. Go down here. Let's see how this loop sounds. If I start here. Obviously, I would do all that to that. So, this is a way, when you have this type of tremolo part, this effect, it's really the backbone of the song. It's easy to see what each of these tremolos are, these step sequences, because obviously, start of the note, decay, start of the next note, well, the start of the next tremolo, start of the next tremolo. That's the way to really keep everything in time. Now, if you don't have a tremolo pedal or a step sequencer, let's take this off. Obviously, it's adding something to the sound too, but let's cut 16th notes into our power chords. So we've cut on the grid for 16th notes, 1 E and 2 E and I guess it's actually 8th notes because we're at 168. Sorry. And then what we can do is create, I've selected all these, and I'll create a little bit of space at the end of each one because we want it to sound like it dips out. Now, obviously, it sounds different because of I don't have the step sequencer on, but if I turn that off and use the amp, we basically have the same sound. So we've effectively done that. And when you have it like this, there's some cool things you can do. Let me put that one up a half step. So you can mess with some stuff like this. Bring that down 2, bring that down 3. What happens? So when you have them isolated like that, it's a lot easier to do some funky, weird stuff too. Now, I don't know, this isn't any type of song in a song, or there's no melody, so who knows if that kind of thing would be cool. But an easy way to get that Green Day effect, if you don't have any tremolo, you don't have any effect, step sequencer, it's easy to do with step editing like that. Well, there you go. An awesome effect that can be used for guitar, keyboards, vocals, or anything else you could dream up. Lock it up to the grid or the drummer, and you'll be good to go. Thanks as always for watching. Give me some comment love and a thumbs up below, and hit me at drbobmusicsurgery@gmail.com if you want to say hello or you want me to work on your music. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you the next time the doctor's in.